Hey, what is going on? Yabble dabble, yabble dabble. Watch me babble like the brook while I bot bend and cook. And so look, look, look. Hey, that's all top of the dome. That's not written. What's going on? What's going on, home skillet? Man, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. But hey, the show must go on, huh? Hey, so thanks so much for joining me, whether it be your first or second, third, fourth, or return visit. I'm always happy to see you. And I'm Orange the Bot Bender, and we are doing some bot bending. Today we are taking a look at double black Roritchi. And a lot of my double builds, like the ones where I use two of the same bots to, in essence, to recreate like that same bot. It's like using basically a bunch of square Lego pieces to make a giant square. They don't get a lot of love. They don't get a lot of love, but yo, it's not that easy sometimes, just to make them still look like just Voyager versions of themselves, so to speak. It takes a little bit of time and a little bit of finesse to capture that like illusion. Because if you just looked at them really quickly, you would just think, oh, that's one black row. But you look at them a little bit more closely and you realize like, oh no, 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 those are two black rows basically fused together, and that's what this guy is here today. That's what this guy is today, and so that's what we're going to talk about. I was going to say, hey gang, for those of you guys who watch pretty regularly, if you are in a position to help me grow this channel and you have not subscribed yet, I would really appreciate a sub. I typically don't go and ask for this because I don't want to interrupt the flow or like interrupt the feeling of a clubhouse and stuff, but I really do want the channel to grow, and I want to be able to share this particular craft with everyone because, I just want folks to be able to get the most mileage out of their toys and enjoy the toys in different ways. And so, again, if you haven't subbed, I'd really appreciate that. And of course, likes go a real long way, and sharing, that's really huge too, because external links of people coming into YouTube from like other platforms, YouTube really, really counts that very, very highly in their algorithm. And so if you're in a position to help me, hey, would really, really appreciate that. So anyway, yeah. So with that out of the way, we're taking a look at double black row. Really cool, right? Really, really cool. I love the colors, first of all, on black Roritchi, and they're just great to look at. And I love the golds. I love how, like purple and yellow are natural counter colors to each other. They complement each other, and so this gold and this purple really play well. And then the black also just really, really, really does something to break up all of that great gold. And the gold plastic is actually very secure. Like back in the day, in the 80s, 90s, we had this thing called golden plastic syndrome, where if it was cast in gold plastic, dude, most likely it's gonna break. And so like the G2 Superion had one of the characters basically that was made in gold plastic, and dude, homeboy would crumble like all the time, like all the time. And so yeah, if you had black gold, you just weren't supposed to touch it. But this guy's good. He's good. And after I've made him, I realize he's not that difficult to make. But to initially come up with the design, yeah, that's where it took a little bit of effort. Man, he wasn't this back heavy before, but so it is. So let me just maybe just orient his arms forward to try to help with the weight distribution, at least for now. But he's really cool, isn't he? He's really cool, isn't he? He has these Captain America gauntlets, shield, spike things. Like, give this man a shield. Rest in peace, Chadwick. Yeah. Again, just doing like that 3-6. And I can tell y'all how to make this guy. Yeah, yeah. I'll do a quick burst tutorial, but again, you guys are pretty smart. You can probably figure this out on your own just by looking at this. But since you're here, I may as well walk you through it. So yes, he's made two using two black Rorichis. I wanted to do with two fast tracks as well, but right now they are in another shoot and not available. So you'll just have to be content with this. And so we start with the standard black Rorichi, and then you have to pop off the arms first. I take that back. You don't necessarily need to pop off the arms, but yeah, you don't need to pop off the arms. What you do need to do is you have to pop off the back piece, because that back piece is going to become this spear looking thing. And if you own the toy, you know that back piece can collapse to become the alt mode top of the vehicle, and then it flattens out so that it can become this arm gimmick thing. And so you have the standard black row body, legs, and on the bottom you attach the other black row feet. Maybe extending this will give him better stability on his legs. It doesn't look as good, but I don't want him to collapse, and maybe that'll like help out. or not, because the looseness seems to be at the knees. Um, yeah, okay, that didn't help. So anyway, so you're going to notice that if you're making this right now, or if you're familiar with this figure, because of the way it transforms, there are these two tabs that basically protrude. Oh, these tabs right here. You see that? Those really tiny ones. And that makes it so that a lot of the figures, unless they have like huge hollow feet like Airwave, they can't sit flush. And that's why you see the feet at a slight angle there right now. Yeah. And so that's the core of the body. So in terms of the way the arms are made, like this, I'm really proud of this. I think it's super clever. I got a cough. Hold on. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Okay. So the original set of arms are still here and they're still attached to the ports in the shoulders. But what you're doing now is you you need to have the arms plugged in so that the peg that protrudes from the arm, like this one, that one, the version of that is pointing downward, and do that for both arms. Okay. And then you bend the arm back, and there are going to be two holes, two ports basically on these forearms, and then you plug that in to the shoulder pegs of the second half of the body, and that's how that second piece connects. So it's just free hanging, really. You see this? Yeah. And so, and that second waist bit you're just attaching here. It's not really doing much other than just chilling there. Um, and you can kind of arrange the body however you want, but that's how you connect that second body, and then you have that second waist in there as well. And then now with those pegs that I just mentioned that hang down from those first set of arms, you plug in the other arm using the top port, using this port, but on the bottom over here. And then basically that's it. And then you plug in the little back shields, plug in the little blade at the tip of the shield. Oh, and then you take the purple bits to cover this area up, kind of give them some spikes on the shoulders. That's cool. The other set of purple, you have them here, or I don't know, you can adorn them wherever you want, but I felt like that's a good place to put it. Um, well, that's it. I wonder if I could have done something different and pointed the guns upward, or perhaps have this as like a flip over shield. Yeah, perhaps V2. You know what? When I mess with fat track, when I mess with fast track, I'm probably going to do something a little bit different, and to give him a little bit of diversity, and so he's a little bit different from his Black Row sibling. But that's it, guys. That's it, gang. So yeah, you can use this. You can make this using two black rows, two fast tracks, or just one black row and one fast track if you guys have the parts. And that's all the energy I have right now. Actually, I'm just recording these actually in a string. I mean, you receive them in different days, but a lot of these I'm just like chain comboing like over and over and over because I'm trying to make the most of my time right now. And so thank you for understanding, especially if you hear any lapse in energy and pep. It's I'm only human, and I'm doing the best that I can right now. So thank you so much for your patronage. Thank you always for watching. And again, if you are in a position to help and you have not subscribed to the channel, please, please, please do so. And tell all your friends about it if they are in Transformers too, because I don't get a lot of exposure, but when I do, I generally tend to feel that the reception is very positive and people like it. And so yeah. So thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Y'all take care now, okay? Talk to you very soon. Bye.